close your eyes and make yourself comfortable and just relax. Take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your tummy to expand as you breathe in. Now breathe out slowly and gently through your mouth and feel your tummy going back down again, letting your body relax. Again, breathe in through your nose and then slowly and gently breathe out. Once again, take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your tummy to expand as you breathe in. And breathe out. Now allow your mind to relax and to become still. And just be at peace. Now imagine yourself sitting in the shade under a very large tree. A beautiful lush green tree. And you can see the branches are reaching high up into the sky, reaching for the light, stretching themselves to feel the warmth of the sunshine, just like you do. And you realise that your lovely tree is in a meadow filled with wild flowers, flowers of every kind. And there are a few baby rabbits running around and playing too. They are chasing each other and just having fun. As you look around, you see that there is a very, very large sunflower further over in this beautiful meadow. And this sunflower has a spiral staircase running all around it. And you can see that it goes all the way up the stem. How strange. It's only then that you notice that you cannot see the top of the flower. It's disappearing into the clouds. And you wonder how this can be. How can a sunflower be that big? So you stand up and decide to find out. You decide to climb the spiral staircase to see just where it goes. And you are about to have a new adventure. You reach the bottom of the sunflower and start to climb. And climb. And climb. And climb. As you keep climbing, your legs are beginning to tire. And you feel a little bit puffed with all this exercise. And just when you feel you are about to give up and go back down, you reach the clouds. You keep climbing, but now it feels like you are climbing through, misty fog. It feels kind of strange, but you keep going, determined to get to the top. Then suddenly your head pops out of the clouds. And what you see is, what looks like a very strange land. All around you are green fields. And in the fields are the most enormous trees you have ever seen. These trees are the size of mountains. So you climb off the sunflower and start to walk in these green fields. But as you jump off the sunflower, you disappear down into the grass. And the grass is not like any grass you have ever seen before. It is huge. The grass to you is like walking through a forest. And you feel like you are the size of a tiny insect. The grass is so big and so tall. The stalks of the grass are very thick, almost as thick as the trees in your garden at home or in the park that you sometimes play in. So you begin to walk to see what you can find, to see if there is anyone else here in this strange land. It's kind of tough going though, because the ground isn't smooth. It's all lumpy and bumpy, and you keep slipping. After a while, you see something shiny up ahead, and you wonder what it is. You can just see shiny glints of flashing in the sunlight from in between the grass. The closer you get to this shiny object, the bigger it gets. You stop alongside of it now and take a walk all around it, and it's a long walk. And it's a strange object indeed. And you look and you're unsure. But then you notice that you see it's a spoon. A massive spoon. Oh my. This giant spoon is the size of a small ship. Goodness me, where are you? Where are you? You think about this for a minute. Who would have spoons the size of a small ship? Who would be able to pick it up? Who would be able to use it? Then suddenly, as if a light bulb flashed on in your head, you realise that the only people who could eat from a spoon this size are giants. Oh no, you are in the land of giants. So you start to walk away from the giant spoon, and you feel the ground begin to move, and you fall over. The ground is shaking, but you don't know what's causing it. You wonder if there is an earthquake coming. Oh dear. You start to run, and as you do, you see movement out of the corner of your eye, and you see a dark shape lumbering towards you. You look back as you run, and you see that it's a giant bug, and it's the size of a big dog. Oh no! You keep running, and the bug is catching up with you. And just as you think it will catch you, you feel yourself being lifted up into the air. You go higher and higher, and you are moving very quickly through the air with something holding on to your back. Then, ever so gently, you are placed back down onto a large rock, safe from the big bug. You look up into the eyes of a giant child. Oh, and you are very scared. But the giant child smiles at you and tells you not to be afraid. And you know what? You aren't afraid of this giant child at all. The giant child is a young boy. He has a lovely crooked smile and freckles all over his giant face. He tells you he rescued you from the bug because he knew it would just want to eat you for its dinner. Oh, you thank him for his kindness. You really didn't want to be eaten by a giant bug. Ew. The giant boy tells you that he has read stories about humans, and he loves reading human fairy tales. He asks you if you would like to see his bedroom and the toys he has. And because you know that this giant little boy is very nice and kind, you say yes. So once again he picks you up, so gently, and tells you he will keep you safe in his top pocket. He says this will keep you safe from other giants, as they will see you as a tasty, chewy snack. And we don't want that now, do we? So he asks you to tell him all about where you live and about how humans really live. He only knows the stories that his parents have told him or what he's read in his school books, and he really doesn't believe all those fairy tales anyway. So for a few minutes, while you walk to his house, you talk to him and you tell him how humans really do live. You tell him about your family, and you can tell him all about your school. You can even tell him what you like to do when you play out. You arrive at the giant boy's house and look around from the top pocket of his shirt. From this height, you can see that what you thought were fields were actually the giant boy's back garden. And the trees the size of mountains? Well, they are just normal sized trees to the giant boy. The giant boy shouts hello to his mum and then sneaks you up into his bedroom. He takes you out of his top pocket and gently places you on the floor. And then he sits down next to you with a big thump. There is a knock on his bedroom door, and the giant boy tells you to hide behind him as he doesn't want his mum to see you. So you quickly run behind his back, and as the giant boy talks to his mum, you look around the room. Everything is so big, so huge. There is a pencil on the floor, and it is the size of a street lamp to you. There is a toy car under his bed, and it's the size of a real car in your world. The bedroom door closes again, and the giant boy tells you you can come back out now. His mum has brought him a sandwich, and he offers some to you. Now, this sandwich is the size, well, of your mum and dad's bed. It's so big. The giant boy gives a little laugh, and he breaks off a crumb for you. It's still the size of a football, but you say thank you because you are very hungry. While you are eating, he finally tells you his name. He tells you his name is Michael. And while you eat, Michael shows you his iPad. And again, because it is a giant size, it's the size of a cinema screen. Wow! So for a little while, you and Michael just have a little watch of his iPad and have a bit of fun and chat to each other about the things you do. And Michael tells you what his favourite TV show is. And now, sadly, it's time for you to go home. So Michael takes you back outside and back to where he finds the top of the sunflower peeking out of the misty clouds at the bottom of his garden. He places you gently back on the sunflower and asks you if you will come again to see him. And you say yes, of course you will, because you have made a new friend and you don't want to lose his friendship now. Michael has been very kind to you, and he looked after you so you wouldn't be hurt by anybody. This is what we should all do for our friends: protect them and help them if they need it. You smile and you say goodbye to Michael and start climbing back down the spiral stairs wrapped around the beautiful sunflower, and you feel so happy. So now take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly and gently breathe out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in and slowly and gently breathe out through your mouth. One last time, deep breath in And slowly and gently breathe out through your mouth. And remember, you can visit Michael anytime you want, because Michael is your new best friend.